love did walk through the door. I ain't gonna kid you. The Yeah Come On show has a chick in the room.
I'm here.
I've been on my own once. Tonight, I ain't on my own. Yeah, come on. What does leave you to wonder? You're right now listening or hopefully watching the Yeah Come On show. Our green screen, our lighting is almost correct. This show gets bigger and bigger. By 2020, this will be a...
it is 2020.
Well, damn it, it is. I forgot. You know how you went on the new year, you forget to write it?
Yeah, dude, I wrote 2017 on something the other day. That's 3 years ago.
There's no excuse. Everybody, welcome to 2020! Happy New Year! All right, so we're going to do it better. Thank you very much for blowing that horn. We do have, in 2020, we started at the end of 2019. You heard me speak of it, but we have a new sponsor of the Yeah Come On show. Brought to you, of course, by Oxygen Financial. That's where our lovely studio is located. Oxygen Financial with 2 locations, one in Buckhead, one right here in the beautiful city of Alpharetta, downtown on the square where we're located. Go to oxygenfinancial.net and make sure you ask for Ted Jenkins. He's my man. If I was gay, he'd be my man. Because he would take good care of me financially, and that's what I need. I need to be secure in
Sugar
2020.
daddy.
I just want some runoff from that.
I do.
It'll trickle down to me.
You know what, Brett? You're going to be
And
our...
it'll trickle off of me to Tyler.
You'll be our son.
Trickle.
Yes.
And this will be our neighbor that comes over at weird hours, and you know what I'm talking about. Bam! And then there's Tyler Maynard.
Got to have a babysitter, right?
That's it. You
That's
do.
me.
But before I get into introductions of the Yeah Come On show with, well, I'll go ahead and do it, my co-host Brett Barney and the on-again, off-again Tyler Maynard in the room. With us right now is Allison Baines.
What?
Allison Baines. And Allison Baines, are you ready for this? Is behind our new sponsorship, Circle 285. Now, look, this is all about your insurance. Are you happy with your insurance? I'm talking about your homeowners, your car. I'm talking about, do you have jewelry in your home that you need to insure? Maybe you have wine. Maybe you have a child you want to insure because you think they're a prodigy. Either way, are you happy with your rates? The good thing about Circle 285 is they will come in and give you that touchy feeling. They're actually going to contact you. They're going to let you know every year if they can save you money. They're going to give you the attention you deserve, because I learned one thing about this business is that there are certain companies that are very large that take on everyone. So what happens? Your rate's higher, even though you've never had an accident, never had a roof replaced or anything happen to you. But then there's another guy that's had all of that happen. So your rates are high. So what they do, if I'm correct, is you deal with type A companies. You go to other companies and you make sure that you find the best insurance on a yearly basis for the people you represent.
Absolutely. All of the carriers that we work with, they're all of your big carriers that you've heard of before, I'm sure. Travelers, Encompass, all the major carriers. I will say there are, Steve, some people may not know this, there are insurance carriers out there that only work with the premium clients. So like Steve said, if you're a person who has a house that's worth some money and you have good credit and you don't have a lot of accident history, there are companies out there that will work specifically with you.
See, and I'll go ahead and tell you a little something y'all didn't know about me. I have great credit. At one point in time in 1995, I had bad credit because we had a business go down. And you were 6 when I had bad credit.
Hey, I was 5.
5.
Nice.
All right. While you two were rubbing your noses and playing house, I was out there dealing with
doing
the
different
world.
things to my nose, but
Well, I know. Well, you were picking it. As long as you didn't eat it on film, you're good.
no, just
But I will tell you that, you know what, there are people out there that busted their ass, and I can say ass because it's a podcast, to actually get things right. So if you got a credit score over 800 because you've just killed it and you've paid your bills and you paid your dues, and you're somebody out there that, you're right, doesn't go around totaling cars, that you don't have incidents, and you don't actually try to pull one over the insurance company because you burned down your house, I mean, things like that. I want a company that represents me, and you're right, I want a lower rate because I'm a good guy.
Exactly. And even if you're not one of those people who has a perfect credit score or a larger value home,
Brett.
we will, Brett.
okay. I have a
Yeah,
no
what's
value
up?
home.
What's up, Brett?
I can live in my car
Well, no,
or my truck.
this is opposite extremes.
Why won't you let me insure your car?
I will let you. I'm not worried about
It's
it.
a Camaro.
If you take care of me, I'll take care of you.
Do you have any doubts? Have I ever
know.
done anything
No,
to
you
take care of you,
haven't.
Brett? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will tell you the cool thing about Circle 285 is that you can get a quote. And here's the crazy thing, and this is a fact. My father-in-law, don't take this personal, but my father-in-law is a little bit of a cheapskate. He's only because that's wrong words. I apologize. It's a new year. You're frugal and you're intelligent and you want the best deal and you'll hammer it out and you'll find it and to save $4 you'll drive 20 more miles. And I got to dig you for that.
That's ridiculous.
But now that's the type of guy he is. But I'll tell you right now, nobody ever pulls one over him. He never gets beat. He never gets financially abused. He actually went on board with Circle 285 before I did. He had a big carrier, just like I do. And I'm not even here to throw mud or go after anybody's carrier, but I will tell you that I got my rates. I saved $780 a year and got more coverage, including, I don't even want to mention the kind of coverage I got because it's because of people like you, Brett, that enter my world and want to take advantage of me.
Yes. He
That's
now
the only
has
reason I
protection.
say
They all come out of the woodwork. Huh?
They do. They do.
I have State Farm and Travelers.
All right, guess what? I had State Farm also. Now that you mentioned it, I'll say it. And I've been with State Farm. A lot of people, you never ever change. And I'd been with mine for 17 years. And then I looked and I'm like, why am I being loyal? I don't even know this woman. Her name's something Sims. God bless you. I don't even know you. You sent me a Christmas card, but it wasn't your signature. So I'm going to be loyal to saving money and having the best possible insurance because I'm a good guy.
You can go.
Oh, I was just going to say, we do work with everybody. If you only have a car, don't have a home, we'll do whatever insurance lines that you need. We don't just work with, I would say, quote unquote, premium clients. We don't just
there's people
work with those people.
Thank you. And I want to go out and say that I appreciate you people that have totaled 4 cars in 5 years. Maybe not your fault. Okay, seriously.
And even if for some reason, if your policy that you have now is the best possible policy that you can go with, we can still become agent on that policy. That way we can service you rather than you having some random traveler's agent that you've never talked to before.
And see,
We've got you.
That was my problem. And I was loyal to my insurance company because I loved the gentleman because it was down in Fayetteville. And I loved the guy. His name was Mickey. And he's not a boxer coach or anything like that. His name's just Mickey. Or
a mouse.
Yeah. And my Aunt Teresa worked for him. And since I don't know, the past 3 years, it was horrible. They both passed away. And then another group picked it up, and they're out of I think they're out of Fayette County, but I don't even know. And I don't have a relationship. So that's what I like. Even if the rate is exactly the same, I want an agent that can take over my policy, give me still those same rates that I'm happy with, but at least I can reach out and touch them. I'm comfortable, and they're close to where I live.
And I'm very responsive, just to everyone who was wondering. If you call me, I will call you back and I will return your emails. I'm not going to ignore you.
And that's the cool thing about Circle 285. So I just wanted to thank Allison for coming on board, Circle 285 for sponsoring this program and seeing the brilliance of it all.
Can I tell you what pisses me off about insurance companies? When I see like Allstate Sugar Bowl, and I'm like, I could have saved some money by using Allstate if you didn't spend $30 million to put your name on the effing
exactly.
Sugar Bowl. I'm trying to censor myself with
Somebody in the room. But hold on, let's give it to those guys because during the Sugar Bowl they probably picked up 400 clients.
There's no way.
500 clients.
There's no way.
I don't know what you get for doing
Circle
that.
285 Sugar Bowl.
Why do you think the Yet Come On show is not sponsored a bowl yet? I don't know if there's anything in it for us.
Toilet bowl.
Well,
that would be great.
For them too, it's also name recognition because the more you see Allstate, than if you finally.
I've never watched a football game and
looking.
been like, I need Allstate because they sponsored the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah, me either. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Can you give me the remote real quick while we're talking? Because our new YetComeOn.com. Oh my gosh.
geez.
Our new YetComeOn.com site.
not a lefty, sorry.
It's more Christmassy colors. Let's go with something for the New Year. Should we go with a blue or dark blue or, is orange? No, I don't know if I like that. Hold on. I'm getting on my color set. That's like a lime green. Red, yellow. I don't know.
I like the yellow.
Like the yellow, we'll go with some yellow. There we go. Why not?
I love the construction outside. Boop, boop, boop.
You know what that is out there? That is
That's
people,
America.
That's America, and it's working. That's progress right outside our window. And I guarantee if I screamed out there, there's 4 people out there not happy with their insurance.
Probably.
No, I will tell you, I was blown away at the quote because I was thinking about having you become agent in charge on my account, and I would be like, all right, I'll stay with it. I don't know this woman down in Fayetteville. I know you, and I was like, I'll just do that. And then you came back with a rate, and I was like, oh my God, I just saved $700, and I got more insurance. I went up on my jewelry, probably $15,000 to $20,000, which I'd already contacted my insurance agency about that, and I know for a fact my insurance was going to go up because I bought Amanda a ring and another wedding band. I'm just trying to keep her.
I thought those were the gold chains you had. And stuff. Your teeth, your grill.
A lot of people don't realize I wear waist chains, and I believe in the nice ones, and I'm wearing one right now. And my waist has grown, so I had to add a couple links.
I figured it was just the chains from your wallet to your side, I never like
could.
1998.
I could have done that. I never ever had a chain attached to the wallet. I never thought I could pull that off. I wasn't that kind of guy. But I see other guys that looks normal, but I didn't think I was that dude. But a waist chain. How many guys out there are wearing a waist chain? I mean, that's a stripper thing. Allison, you've worn waist chains, I'm assuming.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I haven't, but I'm not gonna say that I have.
Okay, let's just leave it there. But that's what I like about this show. We're real people. We're out there trying to get it done and save money. So Circle 285, a sponsor, as far as I know, for life. I mean, I signed you for 3 years.
Yes.
So that's a long time. Brett, we're all going to grow old on this show.
I'm not. Tyler's not. You're in trouble. You got
Forever
2 kids
young.
soon.
Shut up.
I don't have kids.
This whole show right now,
It's 2020 and I'm still
what?
Santa. I mean, who gives a shit?
2020 strike one, okay? If you guys get 3 strikes in a show, you're doing 2 shots, okay? Because I'm tired of the heat. I'm going to manage this thing. You two dudes.
Fuck!
Damn right. Not me. Not me. But I want to thank you for wearing the Santa outfit. That's great.
Dude, this thing sucks. It smells awful.
Well, real quick,
It's like 3 shows in a row.
before we get to our come-oners, I just want to know, did you guys, let's just talk about it. What did y'all do for New Year's? Did you have fun? Did you
Yeah.
were you topless, have sex, or what?
I was.
No. Well, you did,
Topless.
probably.
Were you bottomless?
Dude, I sweat. You got to be topless, bottomless, socks only.
Did anybody sleep with you on the New Year? Was there any? Because let me tell you right now, if
Shooting
anybody,
fish in a barrel, baby.
I don't think so. If anybody sleeps with somebody on New Year's, that's huge. If at that moment, because what you're doing is a lot of times you don't get to bed till 2. But if it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, you can do that fun thing where you start at about 11:50 and then you quit about 12:20 if you got my skills. And you had sex for a year. Kind of fun. But a lot of people, who's that first person you're going to sleep with for a year or sleep with on New Year's Eve? That's got to be an important person.
I defer to Allison.
I mean, but I think
Feeling X-rated.
I think it almost goes in the other direction though, because you
Really?
might be lonely because you don't have a New Year's Eve kiss
All right, now
at
we-
midnight. So then you're like,
Who doesn't get a New Year's Eve
someone
kiss?
please.
No, hold on.
Come
now,
on.
now we focus to Tyler Maynard.
What's up? What did I do?
Were you alone on Christmas?
Christmas
or
or
New
New
I
Year's?
mean, New Year's.
No.
You had a little company?
Yeah.
Did you have company on Christmas? You were with your mom on Christmas.
Jeez, yes. I was with sweet Mama Maynard.
Now, my baby, I just want to say that he loves to be at the house, and we still leave out the milk and the cookies.
Oh, that peach just dropped. Come lay one on me.
Jeez.
And I still like to take the bite, and we freeze it, and we keep it for months. And around July, let little Tyler eat it, the cookie. It's been in our freezer for 6 months, my baby. But he left me for New Year's. He was with some scallywag.
Scallywag.
So you got laid on New Year's?
Yes, sir.
And your mom's a pirate.
That's the
He ended with a
apparently
sir.
a scallywag. Yeah.
Yarr, Tyler.
I just want to say I don't approve of this dirty Santa down there calling me a pirate. I'm just who I am. I'm Tyler Maynard's mama.
I love that you ended with a sir, so that even though
Yep.
it may have been salacious, it was respectful.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're awesome. You're awesome.
That's a
Well,
good
good deal.
point.
So you were getting laid on, yeah, because you're recently married. Y'all still having sex?
No, we quit. We just decided, that's not
It's
something
enough
we
of
need
that,
right
Do
now.
you think he married you for your personality or your body?
I would say personality because,
Bodies fade?
I think bodies fade. Exactly.
Or they turn to mine. Hey, guys, that's
That
honest.
was a self roast, is
I
what
don't
that
give a
was.
Yeah, come on.
But right now,
Who cares?
if you look at your body as the alphabet, and everybody starts off like maybe in their mid-20s when they're an A, like you're the best you've ever been. Everything's right where it needs to be. I would say I'm like a D.
D cup?
No, D. And I would still say Allison's holding on to like a B minus, maybe a B.
A B minus.
She's gonna storm out of here.
No, what I'm trying to say is
Thank you for sponsoring this show.
Southside sponsorship ended.
No, but you got to go all the way down to a Z.
You're right. I'll take
Okay?
it. It's
I
fine.
gave her a B when Z is the end. And Z is like, I don't know, 80 and wrinkles.
I appreciate that.
So
I treat it like Bryant Denny Stadium. You got A through Z, and then after you get to Z, it's double A, double B, AA, B.
All right,
it's
then
like
I'll-
the seating chart.
I'll
So I
give
can get
you-
all the way down to a double Z.
I will actually give you a B plus, but then Tyler, if I'm a D and she's a B plus,
What's he?
I think Tyler Maynard is I'm gonna give him a C,
What am I?
a J.
That's generous.
I just think I think
Generous with a J.
your
Apparently.
best days were probably the morning you drove to Alabama, your first day at Alabama.
It's all downhill from there.
Yeah, he had a pinch of senior high school fat on him, but he was still like a machine. He walked in, everything was good.
I was $165.
Yeah, you're $165. Now you're 220, and
280.
and you haven't
At
grown.
this point, let's go.
And you haven't grown taller.
I got 1 inch. I was 5'9". I'm now 5'10" in my boots.
And I know for a fact through conversations, his penis has shrunk a little. I don't know why that
That's
happened.
very
cold.
unfortunate.
It's been cold.
I'm just saying.
Chalk it
And-
up to the
Say,
weather.
you're not that old.
And I will tell you, Allison, you're not 22 anymore, but damn. I mean, look at that. That's a B plus over
Thank
there.
you. I will take my B minus. I need that. If that's truthful. I will take my B
No,
minus.
I gave you a B plus. I took you up a little bit.
Thank
You're a
you.
J. Tyler's a C, and I'm a
thank
D.
you. I
I'm a D.
appreciate that.
I put you above me, Tyler. You and your skinny jeans with your little knees sticking out. Here, the new year. We're bringing in the new year right. So, again,
Gray Bush over here grading everybody.
Gray Bush, here's the thing. Okay. Now I got to address that.
Uh-oh, no, please don't on camera.
First off,
I think she has to get back to work.
no, I know
She's
she had to get
like,
back.
yes, at this point.
If I had hair,
committed.
if I had hair, I would show you. But I'm a shaved chihuahua.
Oh my God, it's like a dolphin down there.
I didn't know we had that much in common.
You shave everything?
Hell yeah.
Oh, we're getting real intimate here.
A rider of ice.
My
Wax and relax, baby.
my Christmas sack is shaven. Everything's shaven. My bowling alley's clean. It's all clean.
Ooh, I don't like doing that one.
But you got to watch.
It gets too itchy.
Here's my
Then I'll be on
space
this
between.
podcast like
I don't have
scratch.
I don't have a hair on my bottom. I really don't. I've never had hair on my butt. I'm lucky there, or my back. But I've been told, for those that got up close, I do have like a slight goatee around the actual hole.
So it looks like your mouth.
Kind of.
5 o'clock shadow.
If you want to know,
All gray.
Hey, hold on. If you ever want to know what my butt looked like, here it is. There it is. Okay.
You gotta
Yeah, you stuck your face up
gotta
against the
move the mic
microphone. You gotta
down.
like shift
Hold
to
on.
the side.
Hold
a
on.
little
Okay.
bit.
Sorry. All right. So,
better.
but what I did is occasionally I have 2 blades in my bathroom. I just want you to know this, house, and watch out for your husband too.
Okay.
I have
Noted.
one razor that is for the face. And then I put on my other razor, which is the fun razor, and a different blade, and that is for the nether regions, including the goatee, because that's the last thing I'll do. And then I take a bar soap, and I'm like, "Why?"
That's how I know you're rich.
That I have 2 blades.
Yeah, I only have one, and no bar of
Brett
soap.
just hopes for the best.
It's like rusted, kind of. It's like I can get one more shave.
Yeah.
Okay, it's electric at least.
But for
Put
2020,
it down there. Bzzz, oh.
yeah, for 2020, let's groom ourselves. Let's be ready, and let's take care of business. Let's be a cleaner you in 2020. That's what I'm saying. And get quoted by Circle 285. Go to
Raving endorsement.
Yeah, circle285.com
Good pivot
to
into
lower your rates. And if you need to check your finances, Auction Financial. Here's the thing this show gives: entertainment and sound financial advice. I don't have one sponsor on here that's going to take your money and screw you over. I got nothing but good stuff going. The only place I'm hurting is a little bit on my co-host and sometimes a lot on my production guy over here.
We're shutting it down.
Okay, see?
Hey, at least I'm in the
Yeah,
clear.
Tyler, cut his camera off. Let's just go me. I'll go solo today.
I got the power.
Solo.
Here's the deal.
It wouldn't be my first time, correct?
In 2020, Tyler swears he's going to man up and never shut down my show again because his feelings got hurt.
That happened once.
I'll never, you know what? I'm working on forgetting it. I am. In 2020, I think I can forget it. But 2019, I was saddened by you.
I had to lay down the law.
I had to call your mother. Seriously, that's how I know that's how I know your
that's how
mom.
you know.
Because I told her, I said, Tyler got really upset today. She goes,
Well, my baby, he just gets sensitives.
and I was like, well, we got to work with that. She goes, I'll talk to him. I'll beat some man into him. I didn't know what she meant by that.
I don't ever want some man beat into me.
I'll beat man into both of you.
That's actually my New Year's resolution: is having no man beat into me.
All right, fine.
That's a very good one to
If you
have.
guys don't want man beat into you, then that's the way you'll go. But I just wanted to start the year off proper to go ahead. We have some other sponsors actually that are going to come on. One guy is a counselor, and he gave
What
me
high school?
He's a marriage counselor.
Oh shit!
He's
That's
a
gonna be awesome.
psychiatrist, yeah. And he groomed me for marriage. That's why I'm still in it.
You should have Amanda on that show.
Yeah, I know.
He groomed you? He was the one shaving your butthole?
You know what? I'll tell you what I learned. His name is David Markwell. I'll tell you what I learned. I learned that I'm a lion and my wife is an ox. Learned that. That was session 2.
What, do you get the Chinese zodiac going over
Yeah,
there?
you just kind of know who you are in the relationship.
Is that your spirit animal?
You would be a possum. You would roll over and play
Me?
dead.
I'm
Yeah.
more of a hippo.
Now, yeah,
I just come barreling out the water and I'm dangerous. Oh yeah,
you're not dangerous.
yeah. I'm lacking teeth and shit.
Oh, that's too good.
There it is, our first cuss word for 2020. I thought.
Yeah,
this
I've said like 3 or 4 of them.
I thought this podcast would stay clean.
No,
Bastard.
trust me. There's nothing that I touch that stays clean.
But I just want to have you on from time to time.
Yeah.
And I hope that you enjoyed, your investment. And I want you to know we're going to be there for Circle 285. I have become a client as well. So it's me and my father-in-law, which means my wife's a client.
Soon to be Brett Barney.
Soon to be Brett Barney. You need
I wouldn't
less
be- I'm not
insurance.
against it.
I know somebody's nailing you for driving your little Camaro. They're like, they look at you and they're like, all right, college graduate, all right, redneck, Alabama, Camaro, stripes. Oh, he's got stripes on it.
Yeah, that's
a
15
problem.
horsepower, bro.
Yeah, he's going to total that. I know you got high rates.
Just come visit me
Gotcha.
when you're done today.
Okay,
Circle
Well,
285.
that's probably not a good idea. I'm a
Inebriated.
little toasty.
You'll be half cut.
Hey, I mean, we haven't really been working much lately. Come on.
All you got to
let's
do,
keep the buzz
what do you
rolling.
need for a quote real quick before you leave? You just need his name.
If you want to just reach out, you can email me at allison@circle285.com, or you can head to the website. It's circle285.com. If you want to go ahead and send over your name and contact information and any policy details that you might have currently, I can get started working on it.
And then you get a quote, and that's it. And I think you'll be happy with the quote and happy with the company that they set you up with. And you have, how many companies do you guys work with?
Oh, 15 to 20 at
Yeah,
least.
there you go.
When you spell Allison, it's not like some Atlanta L with a Y.
No.
Kinda. Okay, I just
I've
want to
got
make
the
sure.
right spelling.
So
Okay,
it's A-L.
Oh yes, let's do this, Steve. How do we spell Allison?
Allison.
Sound it out.
I got
Sound it out.
A-L-A-S-O-N.
No, I'm so disappointed.
Alson?
I'm really.
Allison?
Allison.
How long have we
Oh, I
been
know.
friends now?
A-L-I-S-O-N.
Wah, wah.
Wait,
God.
A-L-Y-S-O-N.
Sound it out. Sound it out.
The
Allie.
right way.
Allie. Oh, Allison. Is it with one L or two?
You're supposed to know this.
All right. A-L-L-Y-S-O-N.
No.
A-L-L-I-S-O-N.
Yes. Woo!
Dude,
Finally. First I was a B minus. Now you don't know how to spell my name.
Racking up the
A-L-L-I-S-O-N.
points, yeah.
Thank you.
You know what? It's always, you know what, girls, that the dude doesn't know your name or know how to spell it, they come back for you. You know why? Challenge. You just saw how I did what I did.
Oh, you just gamed her?
for 30 years.
Did you
Totally.
game her?
Totally. I got
Oh,
Allison.
you got gamed.
That was all planned.
Allison's in my pocket.
You got gamed.
Boom.
You got gamed, girl.
You know what? You're over there going, ooh, no, no, no. You're a puppet.
I'm more of a Muppet, son.
She's going to walk by you and not even graze you. If she walked by me, I would get grazed.
Do I look slimmer in this thing?
No.
Because Santa's so fat?
No.
I'm thinking
You look cute. You're funny.
Y'all, yeah.
hell no. I'm
I
sweaty,
think the
too.
answer is in. God knows I'm drinking. As always, you see that Circle 285 came on, Oxygen Financial, Woodford Reserve, waiting on the phone call. 2020. Let's get it going. Come on. Come on. Thank you, Allison. I
Thank you,
appreciate
guys.
it.
Yeah, let her go back
Have a
to
good
work.
afternoon.
Bye.
Also, if your chick can bust a ball cap and look good in it, hello.
Now the ball cap's off, so
I know. Well, welcome back.
Hello.
Hello. All right, that's it.
You coming this way? I mean, I don't care. I can walk and talk. Let's do this.
How did you do that? You popped your little mic off being all cool?
I did it.
You're like you're ready to
few
run
weeks ago.
You're like you're running a bad telethon.
I feel like a really bad Christmas movie right now that I watched like a month ago.
Circle 285.
Peace out.
Peace out. Yeah, come on. Oh. I think somehow my mic got hit.
Or it might just be you got one headphone on.
I got it now. I'm good.
Now we rolling.
All right, now
let's.
by the way, I think that went well. Okay, we had a guest in here, and it's a new sponsor, and I was worried about what you were going to say.
Did I embarrass you?
No, you didn't. I thought you were very good.
Well, I mean, it was.
And you're exactly. She thinks you're entertaining. So you did what you.
I know
delivered.
you were doing your little game. I was playing my little game.
Your game's cute.
Yeah, my game is to be funny. I mean, when you're fat, you got to be funny.
You're not.
You'll
fat.
never get laid.
You're not
dude.
fat. You're healthy.
I'm hefty. Like the trash
No, I
bags?
wouldn't say hefty. I'd say healthy.
Oh no, I'm definitely not healthy.
Well, no, you're
I
not.
am STD free.
No, you're not healthy. All right, we'll get into that. You're not healthy. What I mean is that your weight, you look like, when somebody says you're healthy, it just means you got a little bit of weight on you.
Oh, I got a lot of bit of weight on me, but I don't want to lose weight. Like losing weight sucks. Losing weight is not fun.
Says nobody.
Dude, losing weight is not fun. You have to eat a certain way. You got to train yourself a certain way. I'd rather just be strong. Like, okay. For me, healthy is I can weigh whatever I want. I can drink whatever I want. I can eat whatever I want. But July 4th comes around, I go run the Peachtree, and I'm able to complete it. It's not a big deal.
As long as you're completing the Peachtree under.
I mean, it's usually under an hour. About an hour.
If you do an hour, you're solid. An hour 10. If you can go under an hour 10, you're running about 11-minute miles. That means you really didn't walk, and if you did, you didn't walk long, and you kept a good jog going the whole time.
Usually for me, it's about, now there's a stipulation here. It's about an hour 20 to an hour 30.
If you're drinking and eating pizza, that's
because
okay.
I do. Yeah, we do stops at certain bars and do shots.
I ran
my group.
I ran a 114 2 years ago.
Did you run the whole thing though? Like you
Oh,
were
yeah.
intentionally? See, I've never done that. I want to have fun.
So no, I didn't run. No. I'm giving you my bad time. I drank.
Oh,
I had liquor. I did some shots.
look at
had
me,
some beer.
2020.
No, I just ran. I will tell you, I ran in a 5K. Probably about 4 weeks ago, and I ran it in 32 minutes, 4 seconds. So that was pretty slack, but I didn't stop. I just kind of ran in a jog, but I didn't drink. So that puts me at 64 on a 10K.
I think the last 5K I did, I was in the 33, 34, and that was just kind of like I was running with a family member, and it was like when I need to stop, I would say stop. We'd both stop. When they need to stop, we'd both stop. We'd stop. But
I needed to stop.
But yeah, but like
Don't you feel pathetic? You're
Yeah.
like, I got to stop.
well, the problem.
It's like you're completely losered out. You're like, you're running, and all of a sudden you're just like, I got to stop. If your life depended on it, you wouldn't stop, but you just stop.
The problem for me is that I'll be running, and then if I'm with somebody and they say, "Hey, I need to stop," then I stop with them.
You need to
but then
stop?
we start up again. Then I start to get cramps because
Oh my God,
yeah,
I'm cramping.
yeah.
I drank that beer. Bless America.
Should have midled a little better.
Well, there you go. Well, what else do you want to accomplish? I think we're off to a good start in 2020. We
Okay.
have a new sponsor, so what do you have?
So I was kind of thinking about this. I was looking back at the past year and all the guests that we've had. We've had Kimmer twice. We had Larry Wax twice. We had Finneran.
Medlin.
Medlin, Rocker. All these
Otis Nixon.
Otis, yeah. So I was thinking
We had
about
the chick from Fox 5.
Yeah, Natalie Foltz. Ooh, I
Hello,
love
Natalie. I've been following her on Facebook. Or
she's great.
Whatever.
Instagram. Oh, you got to follow that Instagram for her.
Entertaining.
Her IG is amazing.
Hey, Natalie, more bikini pictures. Thank you for coming on.
Dude, it is January. No, so I was thinking about this.
More bikini pictures.
That still stands. Yeah.
So there's
right.
this hypothetical question that I've always loved to talk about, and it's if you were going to rob a bank, how many people would you need to do it? And based off of the guests that we've had in the past year, if you were going to rob a bank, who would you want to rob the bank with you, and what position would they, or what role would they play in the robbery?
I think 5's the number.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good number. I like 5. That's usually where I'm about.
Yeah, you've got a getaway driver.
Yeah, wheelman.
wheelman.
Yep.
Wheelman. I want the wheelman to drop us off 2 blocks away. I want to walk into the bank the other 4. I want the wheelman to drive past the bank, to go down 2 blocks, and to pull where he has eyesight on the other side of the road and be well away from the bank, so nobody's associating him with the robbery. Then when we go in, I want one guy immediately to take care of the guard. And it's basically you're going to have to pull a weapon. And you got to pull the weapon on the guard and be like, don't even think about it, drop your weapon. Then you got to wonder about how many other bank people are in there with a weapon. So what you have to do then is put that guard in a hostage situation. I don't want to use a woman if I don't have to, but you put the gun to their head and say, if anybody tries to be a hero, they're getting it. So therefore, you've hopefully killed off all your guys, good old boys in there that got ankle holsters and that kind of thing. Then the next thing I want is the other 2 come with me, and immediately you rush the tellers and you tell them all, get back, get back, get away. Because if you don't tell them to immediately get back with weapons drawn, one of them's going to hit the silent buzzer. So I'm trying to eliminate the silent buzzer. So as they're doing that, me as the brains of the operation, I've headed straight over to the manager's desk. I'm like, don't you think about it. So now hopefully the police are not alerted. Then everybody gets down with their heads up near the tellers, hands over their head, laying prone, legs split. Then I want them, for no reason at all, I want everybody's hands zip tied. So if somebody does have a weapon, we're good. Zip tied behind their back. Then just because...
This is a very detailed robbery. I was just curious about how many people and what their jobs would be and who we would take.
All right, the people I would
And you
want...
can add Tyler and I.
All right,
Yeah,
I would
we're
have
included.
I would have Tyler be my guy, because Tyler looks like he's unstable. So Tyler would be the guy that would immediately put the gun to the guard's head when we walk through the
wild
door.
card, yeah.
Yeah.
Get the wide-eyed.
Like you look at Tyler and you're like, dude, he'll do it.
I thought I'd be hacking the security cameras
No.
or something. The
See,
computer.
I think Rocker would be that guy because he's so big and intimidating.
Unstable.
Well, I was gonna have
Or you.
I was gonna have Rocker go immediately up to the counter and scare the tellers.
He's the muscle. Yeah.
Otis he's fast.
All right, so you're talking about a guest that have been on this show.
Yeah.
All right, Otis is fast. So Otis.
I know he's older, but I guarantee you he would beat both of us in a 40 right
All
now.
right, Otis is our vault man. Once we've got everybody back, Otis.
And he's probably a spider monkey.
Well, you never go to the vault, but I would have Otis go into the vault because he's going to get in there and get quick. I agree. Now that I get where you're coming from, it's only former guest on this. Larry Wax is not allowed to go with us. He'd screw it up. I don't want him on.
Yeah,
the
you're
show.
trying to take over
Call
the
the cops
robbery.
on us.
Be honest with you, Kimmer's not allowed to go.
No, Kimmer's a wheelman.
No, because
Oh, yeah,
Kimmer,
he's got the ride.
Yeah.
no, Kimmer will go south on you. He'll all of a sudden think about his service to his country, and he'll be like, "What we're doing's wrong," and he'll stop.
Oh, you know who the wheelman is?
I don't need a guy that's going to go good on me when I'm doing something horrible.
Yeah, we don't need a conscience.
I don't want a conscience.
I got the wheelman, Matt Dorr.
Matt Dorr, who was on the show.
He could be a vault guy too.
He could be a vault guy. I'm thinking the wheelman.
Jesse James Dupree.
I was thinking maybe. He's a hellraiser. He's crazy.
Yeah.
And he's got the long hair. And then nobody, because see, here's the deal. We're all wearing masks. Your wheelman isn't. So his hair would protect him.
And the first guy in could be Randy Cross. He's a pretty big dude too.
I'll be honest with you. I want Randy on the sidelines, even though he's always been a starter.
Too nice.
He's too nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want him on the sidelines. So that's who I'm going in with. Jesse James Dupree is our wheelman. I'm going to go in and kind of coordinate and direct and go after the manager and then kind of order people around, my people. I want Otis going in. I want Matt Dorr, who used to be the traffic guy for Radio News Radio 106.7. And I got Tyler with a gun held to the guard's head. And Brett Barney, I think I want you to go through all the pockets of all the people, and I want all their valuables.
Oh, wallets.
I want
Jewelry.
I want Rolexes. I want wallets. We're going to hit a Northside bank, so I want all their expensive purses. I want all their expensive wallets.
Would we use Mike Brooks at all?
Mike Brooks is a tactical man. Now I need a 6-man team because I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, he would definitely be a positive in this situation.
And I don't think he's got a conscience because I think he's done incredible things for the law, but maybe he realizes our country's kind of messed up a little, so maybe he would come in and stay solid. Mike Brooks, I want him as the rotator. He's more like a linebacker. I want him moving through the bank, just looking to see if anything's not going the way it should be, and then he handles it if it's not.
Yeah.
And then I think we're in and out in 5.
Brooks is a good one to have in because if the cops do get called, if we don't beat the silent alarm, he knows what the cops are going to do before the cops actually do it because he's done this before. So he would he could plan our getaway.
Are you ready for the best part of this whole plan?
Oh, let's go.
When we come out, out of the 5 of us, only 4 are getting in the car to leave. Otis Nixon, with the speed, is going to be a decoy. He's going to have a bag with only about $40,000 in it. I'm willing to lose it all. I want him to unzip it, and I want him sprinting 3 or 4 blocks and letting money fly. So when the police show up, they're chasing him down. The crowds are grabbing the money. He's the distraction, and you know Otis will get away. Nobody's watching for the getaway car. We cruise down the road. We find a dumpster. All of our contents, all of our outfits are thrown in it. Boom, we throw in one of those little fire bombs. Everything goes up. Then, boom, we blow up the car we're in. Everything goes up, and we ride off in a...
We're in the sewers.
No.
Italian jobs.
I'll be honest with you. We could get away in the sewers because you can get down the sewers and maneuver
Tyler and I are
around.
the only 2 that can fit in a Fiat.
No, I was going.
Cooper, yeah.
I was going to have us leave in Tyler's station wagon Prius. Nobody's going to think you robbed a bank in a Prius.
Yeah.
That's true. And it's silent.
And there you go. That's how we get away. That's my plan. If you wanted to know.
Okay.
Not bad?
I think that could work.
All right.
I do love this question. I'm glad that you
Clarify,
wrote
it's a Hyundai Elantra GT. Thank you. Being all nerdy.
Whatever it is. But we got to blow up a car, and I hate to say it, I'm going to need some speed when we go in, just in case there's a chase. So you're going to lose your Camaro, bro.
It's gone. Yeah.
It's gone.
Oh, that's fine. We're definitely going to make a note, so I'm not worried.
We're burning it. Boom.
Yeah, the Camaro's the initial takeoff one, and then my car's parked under a bridge somewhere, and we jump in that. Yeah.
Or worst case, we get into the sewer system, and then we go different directions. But I thought the Otis part on foot, letting money fall out of the bag, is brilliant.
Yeah. Just
They'd be like, well, there goes Otis.
yeah, he's a good base
Normal.
stealer. He can steal from a bank too.
Boom. I think that's what you do. I think this is great.
Well, I think that's a question I want to bring up for the next year
We're
with
set
guests.
for life then.
I want to start asking people about this bank robbery situation. I don't know why. It was a big debate I got into with some people at a bar.
Yeah. Well, I think you see at least when we walk in. I thought it was smart because I've never thought about stealing money. But man, you hold a gun to somebody's head. God forbid it be like a woman, or child or something. But if you tell
What
everybody,
about a pregnant woman?
Yeah. But if you say if anybody tries to be a hero, they're getting it.
You're
that
done.
kills it off because there might be now people carry weapons, and you got to think about it. If you're a bank robber, it's not just the security guard you're worried about. There's 10 other dudes.
Second Amendment's what you're worried about.
Yeah, you got ankle holsters in there, so you got to make sure that you get those people not trying to be a hero. You got to settle them down.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm with you.
That's the thing you got to do. I think that for the bank robbers going in the future, that's what they got to do.
Crowd control. Right?
Yeah, you got to control it, and you need a
I don't
speedster.
remember asking you a goddamn thing.
I really don't, but I'll tell you, you get a speedster like an Otis Nixon, you get some 4.3 speed.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
Yeah, well, if we get Deion Sanders on the show, we may have to
There we go.
eliminate Otis from this plan.
Dion, God, imagine.
Yeah.
Well, that was the only question I had today. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Thank you very much
Same
for
to
that.
you.
Same to you. And I just wanted to kick it off with a quickie show. I know we all got to be places. Everybody has to do things. And I want to thank you for wearing your Santa suit.
This is the last show I'm doing this, dude.
He's worn it.
Please, it stinks this whole studio.
He's worn it for 3 weeks. I love it. It looks.
I'm just glad we took Christmas off.
We did.
Ugh.
Well, it's a new year. The lighting will be handled. The green screen's going to be in effect. 2020 is going to be great. We want to thank everybody for subscribing to the Year Come-Oners show. Those of you that watch it, we appreciate it. We try to make that worth your while. And those of you listening to it in traffic, this was a quickie. I'm giving you about a 38, 39-minute show. And we're looking for feedback. So to the Come-Oners, those that actually send us messages, and how do they do that, Brett?
Hit us up at the Yeah Come On Show on Instagram and Twitter, or you can check out our YouTube, leave some stuff there, and I will definitely read it on the next episode. We'll see you get into the New Year's stuff. I left the old Year's stuff because, well, we've been out for a week or so.
Yeah, and even on social media, I'm looking for a time. We're hovering around an hour. I'm wondering, the hour and a half to 2 hour shows, I got a few kickbacks just from people that say that their commute, they don't finish it, and then the next day, sorry, I'm choked up. You know I get
It's emotional. It's emotional.
Such a pussy.
I get choked up when I'm about our show. But then some people they don't go back to it. So I'm trying to get it done in an Atlanta commute for those that don't ever watch it.
Hit that sweet spot.
Yeah. And we get home earlier. And I don't get as drunk. My wife's
A lot of positive.
My wife's like, you're not taking care of our child till you sober up. I'm like, come on, give him to me. I've been hanging out with the boys. Give me my kid. But
He's
big
made like Gumby anyways. Like
Yeah.
he's a kid.
Yeah,
All kids
yeah.
are like that. You can throw them, they don't break.
They're
Drop
rubber.
them, they bounce.
They're rubber. But this year we've got a lot of comedians coming on. So look forward to our guests. Stay with us. Spread the word. Let's get more come-oners. Get them to go to the Year Come-On show, wherever you get your podcast or YouTube, and subscribe. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy
New
2020.
Year.
I'm Southside Steve. That's Brett Barney. And the on again, off again, Tyler Maynard. We are the Yeah Come On Show, brought to you by Circle 285 and Oxygen Financial. Yeah, come on.